Welcome back to another video, guys. Today's video, of course, in the title of the video you guys can tell, we are putting on this perfect, immaculate, amazing exhaust. A very sought after exhaust. It's a Tomei Extreme? That's how they spell it. I've always wondered. I always thought it was like Extreme or something, but Extreme full titanium catback for NS14, which almost just died. Which I think it's, you know, more than enough exhaust. This is an exhaust I'm probably gonna have for the rest of this car's life. You know, this is like, I feel like the best of the best, very sought after and everything. Right now, basically I have everything what the guy gave me. Hopefully this is everything. I mean, these two springs, I've seen enough, you know, exhaust videos to be able to know kind of what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Usually I don't know what I'm doing, but that's basically it. Hopefully that's everything. You've already set everything up, jacks, tire, just in case this thing wants to kill me. I took the tire off because to have more room in this area, because I'm gonna be wiggling all around in here, so it doesn't feel so tight or anything. I took the tire off in the rear.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
What? There's a secondary cat. I think it's huge right here as I'm pointing at it, and there's the, I don't know if you guys can see the little sensor, and then it's the other cat in front of that sensor. But just basically looks like I'm just gonna unbolt this flange right here. It's gonna come to this resonator all the way back.
A few moments later.
Let's go, first try. This is a small gas tank. Jeez, I've never really been under the car yet. Oh no. Oh god. So, oh, this thing's actually missing one of those rubber things right here. Looks like the bracket's gone. Hopefully that doesn't affect me putting the exhaust. Is it 12? Oh yeah. 12. There you go. I have an impact, but I don't know. I feel like this is more down to earth. More like I'm getting to know the car. Because yeah, with an impact I could just go and it's all done, but oh shit. Oh. Was this guy never on? That explains the rattle. Can we get a time for that? Because that did not take me 10 minutes. Or did it? Probably because the guy had the exhaust on there previously and the bolts were they just came right off. As you guys can tell, this one is a lot prettier. Obviously, a lot shinier. It's used, it's not brand new, but it don't matter. It's still a Tomei. I did want to disassemble this and everything just in case I had any alignment issues, but to think of it, I mean, this was on this car previously, but so I'm just gonna leave it so it's just everything just slips right in and it'll be perfect. But this thing, oh, as everyone knows, this thing literally weighs like what, 2 pounds? It's light. It's extremely light. This just the mid pipe and everything alone, it's like what, half a pound. This is the only thing that weighs like a pound. Like the thing is really light. It's really light compared to that guy. That guy's like 20 pounds. Not gonna lie. But I mean, I should probably polish her before she gets in there. But obviously, before we get the first star, I'm gonna clean her up and everything. Don't want any fingerprints or anything. Although it's all scratched up and everything and used. But I mean, your boy gotta work with what he has. Rest in peace, this thing. Let me show you guys just care. I'm a size 12 in shoe, so you can tell how big that resonator is, and compared to size 12 shoe. But anyways, enough said. Let's get this thing back on here. This thing already looks aligned and straight. You guys can tell the springs and everything, so I don't want to mess with that. So let's see. This thing just slips right in. I should probably get a new gasket, but because I want to slap this thing on now, I'm just gonna use the one that came with. It's obviously used, but I mean, it's not ripped, damaged, or anything. It's just dirty, so should work. Okay. Oh, perfect. Slaps right in there. Your boy is kind of curious to see what it sounds like with just. Let me just pick you guys up with the whole tripod. I'm kind of curious to see what it sounds like with just the exhaust. Here, let's go start it up, guys. I just realized I didn't do an exhaust clip of the muffler before, but it sounds like a normal car. It sounds quiet. That sounded amazing. So that made me even more excited to install the muffler part of the Tomei. It's gonna sound a lot quieter, but that sounded just dope. That obviously at a high rev it may not sound, you know, as toned or something. It may sound too raspy, too obnoxious, but you know, you can't go wrong with, you know, a lot of noise, you know. So it's just something cool, funny. I just wanted to see that. So look at this. I feel like this is an A1 fitment right here. I'm kind of glad I didn't take off that bracket, because to me it looks center, it looks good, a little angled up and everything too, which is just how I feel like every car guy wants it. Oh, moment of silence, guys. This is just amazing. I'm gonna show you guys what rubber guy, the small one, the short little rubber hanger thing, this one was giving me issues. But all these big ones, no issues at all. Just slipped right in. But this guy didn't want to work with me. Alright, let's get her tightened up. I mean, alignment wise, I'm happy. Also, the car is in the air, so I don't know how it would look like on the ground. So let's just give her a shot. Right off the bat, idle sounds incredible. Jeez, this makes me so happy. I'm like smiling. I'm like, this is like my first like exhaust ever. So this is like pretty cool. Fitment's pretty nice. Obviously you gotta lower and everything. See where the fitment is, but so far I'm happy. Sticks up just enough. All right, let me rev it up for you guys a little bit. See what I can. See how far I can go up. Let me get you guys a little closer. Sounds amazing. Sounds 10 times better than what it sounded like before. Absolute silence. But geez, it got a little raspy, but probably because I believe there's no weight, if that makes sense. You know, when you drive the car, there's obviously, you know, momentum and weight, and the tone of the engine changes, I believe. But at a standstill, I mean, sounds dope. Sounds dope. Didn't sound raspy, but had a good tone. But I'm happy. This thing is amazing. I'm excited. Hopefully I can find a shop that can delete that secondary cap, maybe. And hopefully not have a check engine light, maybe, because those sensors do detect, you know, airflow and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, that's the full install. So let's go for a little drive. I'm gonna put the car on the ground and everything. I'm not gonna record that part, and go for a little test drive and see, you know, how this thing sounds. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, zoomed in. Hello. Top of the morning to you guys. I just realized I did not film an outro video, but I'm gonna finish it now. I just showed you guys the cold start really quick, but now I never filmed myself driving the car, so let's finish that right now. Show you guys his exhaust. Got onto the main road, so see, little burbles, but she does pop and bang a little bit, but you know, it's purely all sound. There's really no power to it. The thing only pushes what, 100 horsepower? But let's see. Phone just fell. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I had a lot of fun making this video. You guys had a lot of fun watching me struggle install this Tomei. Stay tuned for more content, guys. I have a lot coming for this car. You know, we have a lot coming this year, so we'll see what happens. You know, just remember, guys, always be yourself, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.